everybody, welcome back. So I just posted a react to Chantal's pasta vlog of sorts, and I didn't even monetize it because I was like, you know what? I just want to say what I want to say, and I'm tired of YouTube trying to tell me what to do and what I can say in my videos, and I'm tired of using code words. I just want to let go on her, and so I did. So, on the heels of that, what do we have? Well, we had the live that Chantal did before the food vlog, and it's titled Untitled Live Stream Come Give It Meaning. So, for those who are not aware, YouTube has pretty much stepped on Foodie's neck and told her that she can no longer use the word bees in her video titles. So, no more using the word bees and getting away with it, Foodie. And if you do, you're going to get stepped on by YouTube. You're going to get that dreaded yellow dollar sign. So since she can't use the word bees, she came up with Untitled Live Stream. Come give it meaning. Ooh, why don't you give it meaning? Why don't you give it a good title? You said you're good with giving the clickbait titles, Foodie. Why can't you come up with one now? But somebody says you can't use the word bees and you freak out and you don't give it a title. Anyway, so what's going on in this live stream? Well, things and yet not things. Same old, and yet something different. So in the live stream, listen, I'm going to give you guys a little joke. What does Foodie have in common with beans and brownies? They're all baked. So, like in this live stream, she is baked. She is so baked. She is zooted. Oh, you could just look at her and tell she is gone. She's baked. We're seeing classic Foodie here. Classic. Little Miss Mama, classic Foodie. And she's back to her old ways, and she's doing it in Thailand because she knows when she goes home to Kuwait, she can't do those things. So, like, while she's in Thailand, she's partaking of the green as much as possible. And she's not just smoking a little bit, and feeling good. And you really can't tell. No, you can tell. You can straight up tell. So, before we get into the live stream itself, let me just pull up my Twitter because I've gathered some stuff on Twitter. We're not going to stay there overly long, just some snippets of the live stream itself because I don't know what I'm going to show with the react. I might jump around a bit. If she gets too boring, I might jump around a bit because I don't want to hear her talk about food. Like I got to stay awake for this react. If she puts me to sleep, that's not good. But I found some stuff on Twitter. So we'll just go over that really quick. And so for those who want to join me on Twitter, there's my account. It's Wild Girl Sarah. So this clip is courtesy of Hidden Truths. And this is from the live stream. Hashtag Foodie Beauty. Salah went to the barber shop. I thought he did that already. She's staying back now because she's getting blank again, back into her old life. She said she can't walk like Salah because of her stamina. That is how you build up, is by walking. You can't get better just by sitting. So yeah. So rather than go to the barber shop during the daytime, he's going to the barber shop late at night. He's going to get his hair cut again late at night. That's the deal. That's the reason I got to go get my hair cut late at night. Okay, Salah. Okay. You can get away with that dense excuse with Foodie, but those of us listening to that and going, what? You're getting your hair cut at 9:30 at night? Sure, you're getting a haircut, bro. Sure. He's going to leave you alone in the room while he go gets a haircut. Mm-hmm. What else is he getting done? Is he getting a massage? Having some happy time with somebody? It's funny that he went for a haircut. He didn't take you. But anyway, let's watch the clip.
And my skin is bad. No trouble in paradise. Oh, sorry. Salah went to the barber. There's a barber shop near here.
And he couldn't do that during the daytime when you were awake. He's going to wait till you do a live and he's like, yeah, I'm going to go to the barbershop, knowing you're going to be preoccupied for at least an hour. And what did I say, y'all? If a man wants to cheat, if he wants to get the dirty deed done, he'll find a time, a place, a person, and an opportunity. And if she's live, he's got a whole hour to do what he needs to do. He's going to come back a happy man. Yeah, with his hair all nice and done and smiling from ear to ear.
He's gonna be ultra handsome.
And ultra happy. He's going to be ultra happy because he got his strange. Now, you got the strange that nobody wants. He's looking for the strange that somebody wants. You ain't it. He wants to get his groove on, but not with you, Foodie. So he went for a haircut.
Should I put foundation on?
And just, this is classic Foodie so much. There's so many markers here from like her days back at the villa. Like she is baked, baked. Look at her eyes, bro. Look. Her eyes are nearly shut. Her eyes are nearly swollen shut. And another little tell that she is in the zone, in that green zone. Whenever she would get baked, she would eat, but she would also like layer on the lipstick, layer on the lipstick, layer on the lipstick, just go crazy, layering on that lipstick, continuously putting it on because she would get that cotton mouth situation and she's trying to cover it up. She get them pasty lips. But she would just fixate on fixing her lipstick. Fix it, fix it, fix it. She's doing that here. Tell me how happy your marriage is, Foodie. If you are in Thailand and you're with somebody and here it is late at night, they're not with you. They're taking a walk to get a haircut. And you're all alone in your room getting high as balls by yourself. Dang. Dang, girl, that is just sad. I was going to get married and then I got high. And y'all are going to see later, Salah comes back after his haircut and he's got some pastries for, to kind of sweeten her up, make her forget about the fact that maybe he took longer than a few minutes to get that haircut. Y'all will see. You'll see. But yeah, he got a haircut. Wink, wink. Okay. Also from Hidden Truths, Foodie Beauty, that's a lie because she told Salah once if he goes to bed, leave his phone with her, talking about jealousy and another woman being too jealous. She said she isn't like that woman, but she is. She was jealous of that woman hitting on Salah enough to use tags in her vlog. Foodie is uber jealous. Oh, we all remember her with Natter. She was so jealous of Natter. She flipped her lid when she heard about the lady on the porch. She flipped her lid over that one. She flipped her lid over the lady in the kitchen. She was constantly checking Natter's phone. She was constantly flipping out if he talked to another woman, whether it was on his phone, on a site, in a live chat. She's jealous. And she's jealous because she feels insecure. Because secure, confident people, they don't feel jealousy. They don't look at another person and say, I wish I were them. Or I'm afraid of my partner being so tempted that they go with this other person. If you are secure in your relationship, you don't feel that fear. You feel it when you feel like you're lacking somewhere or the relationship is lacking somewhere and you're afraid of the person that you're with jumping over to another person's life and you will lose them. It's about fear of loss. But jealousy is an ugly creature. an ugly, green-eyed, possessive, obsessive creature. And so she is. So the only way that she can contain her jealousy is to possess her man and watch their every move and watch their phone and watch the chats and be the hall monitor from hell. That's how she keeps her jealousy in check. If I can completely control them, if I can monitor their every move, then I can feel secure. That's not good, foodie. Possessing somebody is never good. You're suffocating them. You're drawing all the oxygen out of the room to where they can't breathe. And eventually, every person gets to a point where they have to take a breath. And so they will run out of the room just to take a lungful of oxygen and breathe for the first time in forever. But you go on ahead and, carry on with your toxic self and be over there wondering, why does everybody run away from me? What do I do wrong? Well, the answer is everything. When you don't work on yourself, people run away from you. If you're a whole lot of damage and a whole lot of broken, there's only so much a person can deal with. There's only so much they can tolerate. And once they hit that level, they're gone. Oh, interesting from Crab Sign. Foodie Beauty. Chantal, why can't you just say you wanted to use free shipping in Thailand currency and use Timo instead of lying and acting like your lazy butt went walking in markets, stocked up for fake husband's grift? Yeah, it just seems weird. They got a whole nother piece of luggage just to get stuff that they could get in Kuwait. Like buying a cat scratcher, buying a bath mat. Looks like they got it on Temu. Boom, on Temu. Why are you buying stuff on Temu in Thailand, foodie? Like, none of this is adding up. Like, who does that? Who buys an entire piece of luggage and carries it from Thailand to Kuwait for things that you can buy in Kuwait that are not a big deal? It's nothing exotic. It's nothing expensive. It's not like couture fashion. It's just like, you're not making sense to me. Like, what's going on in your head? Okay, warning, this is a bit gross. So if you're someone watching my video and you're drinking something or you're eating something, I urge you to put the drink down, put the food down. You're going to get grossed out here for a minute. Just sharing that warning, because I've watched live chats and people say stuff and I'm like, oh, I wasn't ready. So I'm getting you guys ready. All right, so this is from Hidden Truths. Foodie Beauty. Have they not brushed their teeth since being there? Because she just said she doesn't have any toothpaste right there. Yeah, like, she has no toothpaste. She's gotten all kinds of food in Thailand, gone to the dispensary at least once or twice, but no freaking toothpaste, bro. None. How disgusting. Is it any wonder why Salah's not in the room? Anyway, let's watch.
Where you are, huh? Tori, Freya. Hello, Freya. Whoa, I have something in my tooth.
She's sitting there picking her teeth. Why can't you just say, listen, guys, can you guys give me 2 minutes? I'm going to go brush my teeth. I need to go brush my teeth for a minute. Everybody would understand. But no, you're going to sit there and be gross and pick your teeth. And you have the nerve to call anybody else uncultured swine.
Ew. Is it still there? I don't have any toothpicks right now.
That's so disgusting. Even if you don't have any toothpaste, girlfriend, get some baking soda. Get something. Get some mouthwash. Find something. Surely there must be something in Thailand where you can keep your mouth clean. That's just gross.
Or,
Nasty. Absolutely. Gross. Okay, here's another clip from Hidden Truths saying Foodie Beauty walks by the mosques but doesn't go in to pray, talking about the mosque while she's blank. Let's watch.
You checked out the mosques there yet? Rashu, not really, not yet.
Why not? You're supposed to be a Muslim woman. You went to a temple. You couldn't go to at least one mosque? Just one? And go pray? No? Not a good idea?
Well, there's one that Salah like walked by in a video in his live stream on the couple's channel, but no, we haven't yet.
See, and here's something that just came to my mind. It's one thing that she's cosplaying being a Muslim woman because she's really not. But isn't he supposed to be Muslim? Why isn't he praying? I know why she's not doing it. She doesn't have the faith in her heart. So he's not praying and she's not praying. So why are they making a big deal of it? Ain't neither one of them praying.
And my skin is bad. No trouble in paradise. Oh, sorry. Salah went for to the barber. There's a barber shop near here.
Yeah, that's what he told you.
He's gonna be ultra handsome.
Yeah, but not for you. You can best believe if he got his hair did, he's not doing it for foodie. He doesn't care how he looks in front of her. Why are you getting your hair cut in Thailand, Salah? Is there somebody there that you're hooking up with and you want to look your best? Because we know that you're not knocking boots with foodie. Who you getting all gussied up for, sir?
Should I put foundation on?
Yeah, going to town on the lipstick. Okay, so that's it for the stuff on Twitter. Like, we didn't take long. And before we get into the video itself, just something very briefly I want to show you guys. And this is something that's been shown before. It's about 5 years old. It's one of Foodie's vlogs, and it's called Weigh-In Day. It's not good. I'm just using it for context and as a reminder, okay? And it's on her channel. This is not me going into anything personal with Foodie. Okay, so there's her vlog. Now, take a good look at Foodie. How she looks here. This was back in the BB days. Just take a look at her face. Take a look at her body. What's going on here. This was back when she was close to 400 pounds.
You guys want to see me step on the scale?
This was the last true honest weigh-in that she ever did. After this weigh-in, there were no true honest weigh-ins. She was faking the funk, messing around with the scale, all of that. But this was the last one that she really, really did.
I have no problem with that. Don't mind the garbage bag. So yeah, so let's see. I'll have to, I don't know how I'm alone, so I don't know how I'll do this, but let's try it.
Okay, so you can see like her body shape, how she looks. And this was her being close to 400 pounds. Let me just blow up the video so we get a nice big picture here. Okay.
Come on. 0.0.
I guess the scale doesn't talk.
377.5.
Okay, so there's the number right there for everybody to see. 377. So she was what? 20 something pounds off from being in the 400s. That was 5 years ago. So anybody on Foodie's side that if she tries to tell you that she's under 400, she's lying. Clearly, you can see the way she looks 5 years ago and how she looks now. She's put on a lot of weight. 5 years ago, she was able to find clothes to fit, no problem. Anymore, she's having trouble finding abayas that fit. She's somewhere in the 6, 7, 8x range. So if she was 377 or somewhere close to it, couldn't she find clothes quite easily? Yeah, she could. She's well over 400 pounds. Okay? Don't let her lie to you. All right, so let's go over to the live stream itself. And she's baked. She baked like a pot of brownies. Yes, she is. Look at her. Look at that face. She is gone. Comfortably numb, sir. Comfortably numb. That's where she's at. All right, let's do this. Let's get through this this live stream, shall we?
Cooped up in the hotel, yeah. Hi, Egon, Shakespeare, Tiffany, hi. I like going live different times of the day because then, like, different people can be on at different times.
It's not that she likes going on different times of the day. Foodie's kind of a night person. She always has been. She doesn't really do daytime. She likes to sleep all day and be up all night. You know, she's just a freaking night owl. Anymore, she's going live because Salah is. I've noticed that Salah's taken off more and more. Y'all notice that? Like when they first got to Thailand, he was stuck to her like glue. And as time has gone on, he's doing his own thing. He's been doing the taking walks by myself thing. Now he's doing the I need a haircut at 9:30 at night thing. He's separating himself from Foodie. What's going on, Foodie? He getting sick of you? Are you becoming intolerable and he's got to have his space just to keep this whole thing going? Hey, I don't feel sorry for him. He signed on to this, but it just seems like there is a lot of separation going on there. He's in his own space and you're in your own space. When you do live streams, he doesn't even show his face anymore. He's keeping his distance away from you.
Hi, Cow Thief. Did you steal a cow? Sue Ann, Lisa. Hi, Tracy. Good morning, guys. I know it's morning where you are, huh? Tori, Freya.
Baked. Look at that face. Baked. Zooted.
Hello, Freya. Whoa, I have something in my tooth.
It's so gross. Girl, picking your teeth on live stream. That is so nasty. And remember what I said in my last react when I was going off on the feedy people? Here you go. Here's one. Silly S says, make it a mukbang stream. Let's go. See, she's got people in her chat that are all about that life, encouraging her to eat. I guess 500 pounds for them isn't big enough. I guess she doesn't have enough health problems. They want to see her so sick and so ill and so immobile that she literally can't move. A little bit of illness is not enough for those people. They want a lot more. Y'all are sick over there. There's something wrong with you.
Ew. Is it still there? I don't have any toothpicks right now.
Who does that? Who travels without something to clean your teeth? What is wrong with you, Foodie? You'll sit there and you'll spend money on takeout and green, but not on just a single tube of toothpaste, girl. It's not that expensive. Clean your freaking teeth.
Or okay, I think it's good. Sorry. No.
It's so not cute to have yuck mouth. It is so not cute to have your mouth just full of all that mess.
Ellie. You got the notification? Yay. Oh, sorry, guys. Iona Shambles. S. Hello, S. I need to cover the screen for a minute.
Why?
Hi, Dawn or Renita. This is better to go live. Yeah. Hold on a second, guys.
Why is she she's been doing that a lot lately, covering up the screen for what?
Do, 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 do. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Do, 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 do.
Like, what was
I'm
the
gonna put
purpose
this
of
shirt
this?
over top of the shirt.
So she took off the dress that she was wearing, and she's just wearing the undercovering.
On my shirt. Maybe I can put this outside. Did you say, oh my God, I'm blind? Help. Listen, buddy. This lighting is so bad. And my skin is bad. No trouble in paradise. Oh, sorry. Salah went for to the barber. There's a barber shop near here.
Excuse me.
He's gonna be ultra handsome.
Not for you, though. Not for you. He's not getting handsome for you, and even if he's handsome to you, you ain't gonna benefit. All you can do is look. For you, he's like a painting in an art museum. You can look at it, but you can't touch. You're not allowed, no touchy, no putting your hands on it. That must be torture for you. Seeing him, but you're not able to touch him and knowing that he doesn't want you.
Should I put foundation on? Why didn't I say hi? Oh, sorry, Joseph. Okay, sorry. I'm 60. It is 9 p.m. here. So
Okay, so beware the liar, Slayer says. So how many times did you have the packing changed to your boil? It never got changed because the boil never existed. And if you want proof that it never existed, look at that poutine vlog she did. She ran across the road. It's funny how she was complaining about pain, but yet when it came to poutine, she ran across that road with no problem. Could you do that with a golf ball sized boil? Nah, you can't. She lied.
Celeste, thank you. Hi, welcome. Thank you for watching me for so long. What is the plan for today? I think the day's almost done. Okay. .com. Hi. I'm Radiant. Hey, Thriller Kid. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, Lazy. I can go out if I want.
Yeah, you're feeling better because you're baked. And I know without asking the question, like anybody who's been waiting around for Chantal to rage, anybody who's been reacting to Chantal for more than a minute, we know how the story goes. If she's baked like this, she's in her own little cloud. She's not going to rage as long as she's baked like this. The being baked is going to prevent her from raging. But all we have to do is just be patient, because when she goes back home to Kuwait and she doesn't have the green there, she's going to be in a mood. Oh, she's going to be in a mood. We'll get her rage then. All we got to do is just wait around. It's going to happen.
Hi, Twice Divorced. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, TN Moonshine. Monica, lipstick beezing, yeah. I know, it's so dark though. Thank you, Crystal. Hey, Beezer. Candace, Anastasia. I'm such a fool and a liar. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I like the lip color. Thank you, Tangerine. when I let the dog in the restaurant. Yeah, I'm like, it was so cute. Am I still in Thailand, Slusky? Yes. Vanessa, hello.
Well, speaking of the dog with the restaurant, it was somebody's pet and they left it outside for a reason, and you clearly saw that it had a restraint on it, that you don't go around touching other people's pets, Foodie. Just because you need content and you're trying to redeem your image in front of people, you shouldn't go around touching other people's pets. Period.
Rashu, hello Rashu. How are you? My teeth. Natalie, boils are. I know. Natalie, you've been around for a while too. I remember. So nice to have a long time. Well, I miss him right now. Actually, half my eye makeup is off. My cheeks are so.
You know, that might be the reason why I'm just speculating. I'm free to do that here. It's my channel. I'll do what I want. But the more that Salah goes out and does things alone without Foodie, I'm noticing maybe there's a correlation between that and her getting baked all the time. Because you got to know that him going out alone without her, it's making her nuts. Because even if she does get little visual updates on his phone, she has no idea what he's doing. She has no idea who he's talking to and what's going on behind her back. And she doesn't trust him. If she trusted him, she wouldn't need all the updates and she wouldn't be so possessive of him. So he's been going out more and more and doing things by himself. And isn't it funny that she's alone a lot now and getting baked? And maybe she has to get baked just to deal with it. Because if she doesn't get baked, like her mind just starts spinning up dialogue and scenarios and situations of what might be happening while she's not around. And it makes her crazy.
Pink. I know. My skin texture is really rough right now. uh, but yeah, thanks, Tori. No, I'm not drunk or high.
Yes, you are. The last few times you've been on live, you've been baked, Foodie, and you blamed it on the rain. You blamed it on being jet lagged. We're not stupid. Two of your vlogs, you straight up show the dispensaries. You know exactly where they are, and you know what they sell. You guys had that mapped out before you even arrived in Thailand. We're not dumb. Stop treating us like we're dumb.
I'm tired. Good, alhamdulillah. Good. I'm okay.
Sorry, I don't buy that either, because if you were tired, your eyes would be red. Okay? They're not red. They're just almost shut because they're swollen, because you're baked. You're zooted. You are gone, girl.
Rush you. .com. Thank you, Thrill House. Yeah, Celeste, burgundy and black. Yeah, I know, but my eye makeup needs to be a bit more intense, but it's not. And my skin is notch. I have a zit growing. Actually, yeah, too. Thanks, Tiffany. Hemorrhoid cream. Thanks, Rashu. I'm glad. Thanks, Joseph. Oh, hold on. My coffee. It was really good. Like 30 throughout the day, Tori. 30 Celsius. Candace, it was so yummy. I think I have a new favorite coffee here.
And another symptom you can tell that Foodie is baked. When she gets baked, she's talking like this. You know, she sounds like a cassette tape in a 1980s cassette player that is starting, the battery's starting to run low. You know, it started sounding like this. It sounds like this. You know, like her speech slows down. Like it takes a lot of effort to form those words, doesn't it, Foodie?
I don't know. No, it's not a new shirt. It's actually an undershirt that I wear under clothes usually. Like to cover everything. Candace, I don't even remember the name of the store because it was like not a name that's like really easy to remember. That's too much. I can't with the heat. Yeah, I know, me too. It's so much easier to warm up than cool off, you know? Thai coconut water, yeah. Sorry, Joseph, but if I don't want to answer, I ignore questions. Or you guys are free to ask what you want, but Anastasia, I don't know. He's currently getting the haircut now. So, but
You guys want my feeling on her being in Thailand? I think she's bored out of her mind. She is bored. She is the same kind of bored, maybe worse than when she was in Kuwait. She is so ready to get the heck out of there and go home to Kuwait. I'm actually surprised they aren't on a plane right now. But maybe they're having trouble with the visas, or maybe they're just waiting for the date to get on the plane and go. But she's ready to get gone. She doesn't like Thailand. She doesn't like the weather. She doesn't like the humidity. She doesn't like the food. She wants to be back at the villa with the air conditioning. But Salah is off doing his own thing, and she's in a room by herself. Like, this is her first time going and vacationing together or going out together. And it's not a good sign when you've got two people that are supposed to be each other's travel companions, and yet the trip isn't even over and they're splitting up and doing their own thing. I'm not saying you can't do that when you travel to go off and have your own adventures, but they're supposed to be a couple. They're not just friends. They're supposed to be a happily married couple. And yet the husband is saying, hey, wife, you stay at home and I'm going to go do things myself, you know?
he likes to get a trim because, like, especially with his beard, he grows facial hair like so fast, you know? So
You know what? Thank you for bringing that up, Foodie. Thank you for saying that, because just something to think about. You are a 39-year-old woman and you found a younger man. And look what Salah's doing tonight. Look where he's at. He's at the barber's, getting his hair cut, getting his beard trimmed. He's concerned about his appearance, about how he looks. He wants to appear a certain way. And look at you. You're not concerned about how you look. You're not concerned about your appearance. And you honestly think somebody who is concerned about their appearance and they want to stay well groomed is going to be in love with somebody who's sloppy and dirty and messy? You honestly think that's a thing? That's doable? Oh, no. No. Nope. Not possible. He's just not that into you. You're over there not taking a shower, not bathing yourself. You're not even brushing your teeth. And you're with a man that he's concerned with his appearance and he's going to go get a haircut and get his beard trimmed. Read the room.
never used to like beards on men, but now, like, I love his beard and I love him to have a long one. Hi, Freya. We're hitting the fall soon. Oh, the name of the drink was iced mocha. Diamond, are you happy? Yeah, I'm happy right now. Are you? Have you seen the floating market after the fire? No. At all. I'm 60. Do you have to use the translator? Yeah, like English is, there's not, like, it's,
So Kristen says, is it a man or a woman cutting his hair? Why are people caught up in that? It's a haircut. It's nothing intimate. I mean, it's not like you're going to go to a barber shop or a salon and your hairdresser is going to seduce you. You know, they're going to come to the door in a negligee and go, hey, 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 have a seat, big boy. I'm going to cut your hair. I mean, come on. You're going to sit in a chair and they're going to trim your hair. That's it. There's nothing sexy going on about that. Like people are asking though, is it a man or a woman? Doesn't matter. It's a freaking haircut. And if she is so possessive and jealous that it would make her nuts to know that a woman cut his hair, like she just needs to get a grip on herself. It's a freaking haircut.
You have to use the translator, yes. If we go out somewhere and we take public transportation, we have to use the translator. Or if we want to order something, we have to take my phone and use the translator camera to read the text. It's a barber shop, so a man is cutting his hair.
That you know of. You know what? Maybe Salah is doing the same thing that Foodie does. Doesn't she always tell us, I don't lie, I just change my mind? You know, like with Foodie, like she'll say something, but she'll tell us her version of the truth, but not the whole truth. So maybe he is telling her a bit of truth and saying, I'm gonna go get my hair cut, and maybe he will. But he's not going to tell her what he does after the haircut, kind of leaving that part out. I'm going to get a haircut and ...
Do you think Tim Hortons makes the same drink? Do they have an iced mocha? I'm not sure, Candace. I don't remember. Maybe they have it now. Hi, Chance. Thank you. I'm sure if I'm happy, but I'm not sure if I'm happy, but I'm not sad. Okay. You're sort of mad. I see. Yeah. I know that mood. You move me here. I don't want to get up. Old meat. I always used to say that. Can you go to the bathroom for me? Imagine it could work that way. You could pass on the experience to someone. No. You checked out the mosques there yet? Rashu, not really, not yet.
Why not?
Well, there's one that Salah like walked by in a video.
So you can be in Thailand and find time to get high, but you can't find time to pray.
His live stream.
But I thought you went to Kuwait to be closer to Allah. That was the whole purpose of moving there, along with being with Salah, was you felt closer to Allah. Yet here you are in Thailand, you haven't prayed once.
On the couples channel, but no, we haven't yet. Celeste, because for them it's fun, you know. Teardrop, hi! Yay! How are you today? Is it morning where you guys are right now? Anyway, what if you could pay people to go?
Okay, this is an interesting comment. So, for what? Says maybe the universe is sending a sign. You now are being forced to actually name your streams. Really wish you would actually start decent editing. You could make these vlogs great with effort. I agree, she could if she cared, but she doesn't. But YouTube has put the kibosh on her just using the word bees in her stream. So, yeah, she's going to have to think about the titles now. Like, smoke is going to come out of her ears because she actually has to do some thinking.
Go to the bathroom for you. That would be cool. Maybe the universe is hold me, sending a sign, you know, being forced to actually name your streams. What? What do you mean I have to edit my... You say that as if that's like a big burden for me to do. You now have to start naming your streams. You mean like before I just would like just go live with whatever?
Yep.
I always named my streams, I thought. Did you bring prayer mats with you? No.
What? Why not? You're a Muslim woman. No prayer mats? Bad. Very bad.
When does it cool off in Kuwait? It depends. I think Salah said like mid-October. I don't know, at the end of October. Only pay people in farts. What? Sue Ann, you guys are talking about something.
Wait a minute. I got to go back to that part. I think somebody was asking about when she's going back. Let me go back and check one more time. Sorry.
Maybe the universe is hold me, sending a sign, you know, being forced to actually name your streams. What? What do you mean I have to edit my... You say that as if that's like a big burden for me to do. You now have to start naming your streams. You mean like before I just would like just go live with whatever? I always named my streams, I thought.
Yeah, you name the streams bees, bees something, star bees, Starbucks bees, bees this, bees that. We got sick of the word bees. Thank God it's gone for good.
Did you bring prayer mats with you? No. When does it cool off in Kuwait? It depends. I think Salah said like mid-October. I don't know, at the end of October. Only pay people in farts. What? Sue Ann, you guys are talking about it's not feeling good, so this will make me feel better. Aw, I hope it does for sure. I hope you feel better. 10:05 a.m. Yeah, it's 9:05 p.m. here. You know, Chantal, I know.
Okay, this person right here, Shan's Juicy Tarot, says, I'm struggling with food at the moment. I have food blank, but I tried restricting the last 2 days and it's made me really down. I'm sorry to hear that. I wish people would talk about the mental side of trying to lose weight. Yeah, there is a mental side to it. There's deeper layers than just too much food and your portion sizes. But I will say this much to you, Chans. Watching Chantal is probably not going to help you. This person might trigger you watching their content because they're all about exploiting what's wrong with them versus healing what's wrong with them. You do realize that, right? Like if you're trying to get on top of your food issues, the last thing you want to do is watch somebody that they don't care. They're all about exploiting what's wrong with them and catering to the feedy people. I'm sorry you're going through that. But maybe the reason why people don't talk about the mental side of that is YouTube is a weird place. They have weird rules of the terms of service now. You can't talk about issues with food. You got to use code words, and even then it doesn't work. Otherwise, YouTube will slap you with limited ads and all this crap. They'll allow Chantal's harmful behavior, but if you just talk about it to bring awareness, they punish you. But yeah, there is a mental side to it, and I'm sorry you're going through that.
I know people from Thailand, but I've learned a lot from you. Really? Yeah, just like a lot. Thank you, Rashu. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad. Like, I don't know. I don't look at myself as like a very educational person. So if somebody learns
Good, because you're not.
Something from my videos, it surprises me a bit. Wonder if you could find chicken parm there. Maybe. Done. Maybe I have a video coming up. We'll see. I'm struggling with food at the moment. I have food addiction, but I tried restriction the last 2 days and it made me really down. Wish people would talk about the mental side of trying to lose weight. Oh my gosh, yeah, Chance, it's true. I mean, I feel like I do sometimes. Like, I mean, it's so hard for that reason. The only thing that makes it so hard is the mental part, you know? It's all about that, in my opinion.
You know what? I just spent the last react that I did going off on Chantal, just letting loose. I'm trying to like not do that here, but I still got stuff to say. She doesn't really struggle with her problem with food mentally. She's leaning into the problem. She's not backing away. She's all about monetizing her hurts, not closing the wound. So if somebody is busy dwelling in a toxic environment or surrounding themselves with people that back up their problem, how can the problem possibly go away? She doesn't want the hurt to stop. She doesn't want the wound to close. As long as there's dollar bills pouring out of it, she wants it to stay open because it benefits her. That's why anybody on Chantal's channel, if you're hoping she's going to get better, she actually cares about her health, I'm sorry. No, she's not concerned. But don't take my word for it. You don't have to listen to me. Look at me as another reactor that you can look at me and say, oh, you're speaking out about what she's doing and you're being hateful. No, I'm being truthful. There's a difference. And feel free to do your own research. Feel free to go back through her content or go on an archive channel or a clip channel. Feel free to do your own homework and make your own conclusion. But if you go back through her content the last 5 years, you'll see like she's always monetized her hurts. And she hasn't tried to heal up a single one of them. And she's always used her open chat as a form of venting space, as a form of free therapy, because she doesn't want to go into actual therapy that would help her. She's not only exactly the same as she was 5 years ago, she's worse. She's not trying to get better. She could get better, but nobody can help her but her, okay? So the reactors, we're not hateful people. We're just calling her out on her crap, because what she's doing to herself is wrong. Monetizing this kind of hurt is wrong. Looking for people to back up her behavior is wrong. Getting paid to hurt herself physically is wrong. And I will die on that hill feeling that way. Nothing can change my mind.
Get well soon, teardrop. Yes. I wish we had a button for every function. One for sleep, one for evacuation. Oh, imagine that for you. Oh, why am I yawning already? Will you celebrate Halloween? I wish. Hi, Brooke. How are you? Are Muslims allowed to do Halloween? Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to do what you want. I don't think typically they do, though, but I cannot say, Joseph. I missed your last live. That's okay, teardrop. You have to sleep at some point or rest, you know? I really love don't ever apologize for that. The elephants. Oh, really, Celeste? Nice. That's so awesome. That is awesome that you're good at art. The elephants were amazing creatures. Did you hear that one squeak when it was happy? Another barbershops have. Oh yeah, sure, Kristen Oliver's. Can you imagine? Unhinged stories? I don't know. I don't think I can do the TMIs like I used to. There's no way. I mean, come on, be real. I could never. But what I can do is, I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know. Salah Teardrop is at the barbershop. Yeah, he's getting his beard defined, trim, whatever you want to call it, and haircut, I think. That would be so helpful.
That shouldn't take long. He doesn't have much hair to cut. You know, I'm just saying, look, I've been to like a salon. It takes a while if you got some hair and you want to get it permed, curled, frosted, whatever. He don't have much hair. How long is it going to take to cut his hair and his beard?
Wouldn't it? It could possibly, Freya, for sure. Yeah. Animals are beautiful, yes. Elephants remember when people abuse them. Yes, that's story.
You know, y'all look at her. This is my impression of Foodie right now. Hey everybody, how are you? No, I'm not zooted. I'm tired. You know, the rain, the Thai rain in my eyes. She can barely keep her eyes open, bro. They're practically shut.
Story of like an elephant that like killed a woman and then like begrudged.
Okay, so I was watching something online and this part was brought up. So she's going to talk about a woman who unfortunately lost her life in a tragic accident. And then she's going to laugh about it. And there's nothing to laugh about, Foodie. And then she's going to realize how much of a jerk she sounded. And then she's going to try to cover it up by talking about food.
Grudgingly like trampled her funeral because he was so mad. I don't know. It's kind of funny.
No, it's not. How can you laugh about somebody losing their life? That's not funny. It's not.
What will be the first thing you'll eat back? Not that the woman died, but you know what I mean. When I get back to Kuwait, probably match booths. You like the beast or elephants? Actually, no, probably Warak Anab or I don't know. There's so many things I want to eat. I want to eat grape leaves. I want to make grape leaves. I want to cook.
So basically, she's confirming what I said, Didn't I say that when she goes back to Kuwait, she's going to be on a mission to load herself up with food? She's going to sit in that apartment in the AC and just go to town without taking a step. Be ordering takeout left and right. Confirmed right here. She's already lining up things in her head of things she's going to eat. She's already making the menu for herself. It's about to get real.
Cook so bad. You know what? It's made me appreciate like cooking because you save money. You do.
You're not going to cook. And you're going to use the excuse, it's too hot outside to cook. You use any excuse not to cook.
Number one, but not just that, but like you can control your portions. And I mean,
but you don't. That's the thing. You don't control your portions. See, if you want to get on top of your issue with food, one of the things you could do is cook. Like a lot of people do is called prep cooking. And they'll spend half a day or a day cooking up several different things. And then they'll put the food into little containers and then put them in the freezer and freeze them. And then when they want to eat, they just take out that prepared meal and put it in the microwave. That's how a lot of people stay healthy. They buy a mass of food, then they cook the food and put it in a different meals and takeout containers. And that way they're good for the week. They spend one day preparing and then all week they don't have to cook. But you're not that smart and you're not that resourceful. You'll never do that. You don't care about your portion sizes. The only portion size you care about is it has to be a big portion or it's not enough.
I mean, like you get small portions when you order out. So you can make like an abundance of whatever you want and how you want it. You could add so much cheese.
Ah, there we go. See, she just said, when you order takeout, you get small portions. When you eat at home, you can eat as much as you want. See, the emphasis on quantity, bulk, massive bulk. You don't need that much, foodie. You don't do anything.
If you want, you can, I'm going to start. Yeah, I want to do cooking videos.
Why?
The squeak was adorable. They were hungry. I know. They just like take the pineapple and spit the stem out. It's so cute.
I think foodies should take all food content off her channel. Take the emphasis off of food. No cooking videos, no mukbang videos. Take the focus off of food, period. Because cooking leads to eating and mukbangs lead to eating and she doesn't need to be eating. She doesn't need to include food in her content. That's just how I feel. But if you're going to do cooking content, shouldn't you have a passion for it? Like that's something you want to do and you look forward to doing. She won't look forward to doing that. She's not interested in cooking the food. She's interested in eating the food.
Thank you, .com. That's nice of you. When are you and Stella going to play Texas Chainsaw? I don't know. We will see. That would be fun. I love Texas Chainsaw. Yeah. Messy girl, do you miss the bidet? There is one here. Most hotels have them because there are a lot of Muslim tourists here and Arab tourists and tourists from countries where they use primarily water. So that I don't think I could ever go this long without using one. Like, ugh. Salah won't even use a washroom in public at all if it doesn't have water. And like a lot of them here do have it. Naomi, hey Naomi.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I've been watching the chat and it looks like somebody in the chat is having a bit of a tiff with the mod Teardrop. I just think that's funny. And so it looks like a moderator turned on subscriber only mode.
Yeah, for sure. Right, Teardrop. Shakespeare spooky season. Are you sleepy? Yeah, Shakespeare. I can't stop yawning. I don't know.
Because you're zooted. That's why you're yawning.
I really just want to get comfy soon and go to bed. We have to be up early tomorrow. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if I'll. I don't know if I'll get to finish the editing that I have to finish. Do they have pumpkin spice stuff? I haven't seen any, Crystal, but I've heard that the Starbucks has the pumpkin spice. I'm missing the Lush Halloween items. I don't think that the Lush and Quake gets the Halloween items. Thanks, babe. Just if you're just looking to argue with people, you're in the wrong place. Yeah, I think we're just like too mature now for that, guys. It's true. Like, I'm just not into like taking the bait. Has dealt with enough mean people. It really, like, I think I'm just like used to it, you know? Let's liven up the chat by sharing our deepest, darkest secrets. Oh boy, I can't do that. I actually don't think I have any. Maybe I do. No, I'm still in Thailand and 60. Whatever. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's not. I was just wondering that. Kristen says, "Thanks, babe. Why are you talking to him if he's at the barber shop?" I don't know. It's just odd.
Yeah, I was just watching your other live. Hello. Oh, cool. Thank you.
Like he's not there, and she's addressing him even though he's not in the room.
Chris, oh my gosh, you're obsessed with that. Energy high. Kristen, because he turned on something on the chat. So I was thanking him. You guys can see that, can't you? What time was I born? Trigger me, Elmo. 12:21 a.m. You ever heard? Somebody called me a narcissist once for knowing the time of my birth. Like, I was like, what? Like, it's a narcissistic trait. Statistically, it's a narcissistic trait that people who know their time of birth, like, remember it right off the bat. Like, they're narcissists. And I was like, what the heck are you even talking about?
What are you talking about? You're doing a live right now, and you're zooted, and you're doing that babbling that people do when they just get in the zone. They just start talking about stuff because they think they're being philosophical, and they're like, dude, what if God was spelled D-O-G? What if that's the right way to spell God? Dude, that's blowing my mind. I can't even deal. You're doing that. You're zooted, and you're like, you think you got all the wisdom in the world after smoking some. That's what you're doing right now.
Elisa Lamb, yes, Rashu. That story is so gross. I mean, it's sad, number one, but it's also gross because, like, people were drinking the, like, corpse water. It's so nasty, but I feel so bad. That's, like, it's so mysterious. What happened to her? You know? Even if that was true, Messy Girl, I would never, ever, ever tell my personal details about that part of my life anymore. No offense. I ate too many fiber gummies and oh no, Crystal. Why? Because they're good like candy, right? What's your least get ruder?
Okay, so I was trying to follow the conversation between Teardrop Hermod and this person Joseph, and for what makes this comment saying Joseph Carter just made an observation. These lives would be really nice if she brought topics because that way it stays interesting. That's not a bad comment. No, it's not. So if that person made that comment, I agree. If she has trouble talking to people, write down some stuff and you can reference a piece of paper about what topics you can bring up to stimulate conversation with people. But of course, the mod Teardrop is going to drop the ban hammer and get on their case just for making a valid point.
Teardrop. Yeah, they usually do, eh? Just least favorite food? Oh boy. Don't know. I'm trying to think if there's something that really grosses me out. I guess off the top of my head, something that makes me feel sick is when salmon is not cooked right. Like really disgustingly cooked salmon. Like, I don't know. It just annoys me and it makes me grossed out. What about you guys? It is not what it used to be. What's not what it used to be? You're so pretty, love you, Chantal. I was just watching your videos. Thank you, Rachel Adams. Are you nervous about returning to Canada because your psychos will stalk you? Um, it's not going to be a factor uh, that affects whether or not I do return to Canada. No, I'm not afraid of anyone physically.
Oh, she's afraid of the tax man, though. That's why she's doing everything in her power to stay in Kuwait. She's afraid of going back home to Canada because the tax man will find her and they'll want her to pay up. She ran out of Canada to get away from her back taxes. That's why she is so determined to stay in Kuwait. She thinks that by staying in Kuwait, she's getting away from that. But Chantal, they can find you in Kuwait. You know that, right? If they want you, they can find you. So thinking that you're slick and hanging out in Kuwait, it ain't gonna work. They want you bad enough, they'll find you.
Even if they can beat me up or kill me or whatever, it doesn't scare me. But it's kind of annoying. Like it's kind of concerning to have people just like take pictures of you randomly. I mean, I don't know. But other than I don't know, I guess that's it's kind of weird for sure.
So here's what she's referencing right here. And Chantal still hasn't let it go, even though it happened a while ago. So one winter's night, I guess it was snowing, she was walking across the street and she was live streaming, and somebody somewhere filmed her just out and about and walking. And she found out about it and she won't let it go. It bothers her so much that somebody caught her out in the wild, unfiltered, and filmed her for a few seconds. Like she's so afraid of that, of people taking her picture or filming her without the filters. She's desperate not to let people see what's really going on behind the camera.
I don't know how to answer that. Oh, thanks, Rachel. Oh, I already answered that. Love your channel. Been watching you for years. Hope you're finally really happy. Thank you, EE. Yes, I am most happy. I've been in a long time. So like getting a haircut. Yes. Unhinged criticism. I saw a video of people freaking out about you washing your hands. Yeah, really. I know. I'm not surprised. I don't know where the energy to come up with these things comes from. You know your time of birth because your family loves you and shares the story. Yes, Meep, exactly. She was murdered by a demon. There's more to it. They just wanted the case. Yeah, Rashu, I think you're right. Some people don't have that. Now we all have narcissistic traits because we're all human. A little bit, Cam. I can talk Arabic a little bit. I was born in the 16th century. You've never had salmon? Really? Never ever? Wow. Yeah, there's like different levels of it, you know, Nostoon, like, but yeah, I know what you mean. What used to be entertaining for like kid? I keep asking that and I keep like missing your answer.
That's because you're zooted and you're not paying attention. This is your live stream and you should be paying attention to all of the chat, Chantal. This is why it's a bad idea to get zooted and go live. And you're so stupid. If you want to get zooted and baked, why not just do that and not do a live and wait till you're sober to do the live where you can pay attention, but you try to mix the two. Idiot.
I don't know what you're talking about. I kind of look like one of the knights who say knee. What is your favorite scary movie? Probably The Shining. The shitting. I don't want to get sued. Like,
There's another feeder in the chat, Thriller Kid. Do you have any snacks, Foodie? Even if she does, she doesn't need to be eating them. Why are you guys encouraging her to eat? Stop that.
Wells. I love fish. Oh, okay, you love fish. Well, that's good. I don't know if, like, salmon, I'm very just picky about it. I don't know. What legal issues? I'm kidding. You're not a troll. Do you have any snacks? Oh. In front of me, there's these tomato chips things.
See, this is why you can't talk about food with Foodie. So she wasn't even focused on food, and this idiot in the chat, Thriller Kid's like, do you have any snacks? So for half a second, she wasn't focused on the food, and somebody mentions food, and she's immediately looking around for food to stick into her mouth. She does enough eating of food. She doesn't need to eat anymore. Y'all suck.
I filmed a mukbang for dinner. I don't know if I'm going to upload it, though, because I made a mistake.
So she's already eaten. It was probably the video that I just got through reacting to, the double pasta. She's stuffed. She doesn't need to eat anymore. Her stomach is probably stretched out.
But if I do, you guys will see it. Mistakes happen. I mean, and what else was I going to say? Yeah, it's pretty late here.
Now, what was the mistake you're talking about? Did you get 2 meals and you're supposed to space them out into like different mukbangs and you put them both into one? Was that the mistake?
And it's rainy and humid and I don't know. I want to go to a movie kind of, but I want to see The Nun too, but Salah has to watch the first one, and yeah, he hasn't. The Conjuring's franchise is so good. Really old me.
So pretty much confirmed, like she wanted to go out maybe and see a movie, and he wanted to go out and get his hair cut. He was not looking forward to going out to the movies with her. He just left her at home.
Yeah, I like the Conjuring series. I'm very tired, not soon. I'm gonna fall asleep after this live stream, I think. People walking by. I thought it was Babe. I went to watch it in cinema.
You know, you know what vibe I'm getting here? I keep picking it up. The vibe that I'm getting off of Chantal is a situation where you've got a boyfriend, girlfriend, or a husband and wife, and the husband is out and the wife or the girlfriend is up waiting for the partner to come home. Like they're just sitting by the door or something, just like looking at their watch and like, I'm keeping track of the time. I'm keeping track about when they get here because I want to know. Like she could easily go and get in bed and go to sleep, but she wants to know when he gets home.
Oh, really? It was a bit of a letdown? Midsommar was pretty good. Yeah, Midsommar's from the same guy who made Hereditary. It looks scary, yeah. Hi, Breezeth. Hi. Jennifer 8. I don't think I saw that one. Yeah, sometimes I am, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so this person, Mike Wells, says, aren't you worried about your health? Did you see Light by, is it somebody saying Light by Jen? I think they're referring to the Mr. Snowflake series, the 4-part documentary. I've also just found out there's a 5th part, but it's for members only or something like that. But I watched it. And if I were a foodie, I would watch those videos and like that would be a wake-up call because those videos were well done. Not a single word was said about the person who was presenting it. They just let Jen say everything, but just the way it was laid out, it was well done. She should be concerned, but she's not.
Sure, I am worried about my health. Like,
no, you're not. You can't be if you're ruining your health. You're not scared.
The Exorcist is always a good scary movie. It's yeah, for sure. I used to go to the Mayfair Theater in Ottawa, and almost every year when I was still hanging out with that friend, I would go with my friends to see you know. If I really put my mind to it, I can make some awesome food. Remember that chicken parm I made one time? I will make chicken parm when I get home. I'll make the best chicken parm ever. And I will, yeah. Maybe I'll try to really seriously do OMAD and like just fruit at night like I was so cute. Anyways.
Oh, so Curious says, oh crap, somebody has pics of y'all going into a dispensary on the farms. That might be screenshots from her live stream because literally the dispensary was right next to the poutine place. And they made it kind of obvious because they did a quick jump cut. They didn't even show themselves walking out of the poutine place and walking down the street. There was a quick jump cut right when they went outside. So it was obvious the camera had been turned off and then turned right back on. And 9.99999%, they went into the dispensary, they got some stuff, and then they started the camera back up. Because isn't it something that she took a walk by herself to the cafe to get coffee? Miss Chantal, that doesn't like to go out in public, for the first time, she's going out by herself. Now, why is that? What's the motivation? Chantal doesn't do anything unless there's a reward. Was there a pit stop at the dispensary? And then she does this live stream where she's zooted. I wonder what else she got besides coffee.
Wrong orders and bad food. Yeah, sometimes. We will see twice divorced. Pad Krapow. Oh, yeah. I've tried that. It's Halloween. It's so good. Someone has pics of y'all going in a dispensary. We haven't even been in a dispensary. What do you?
You lying beach. Yes, you have. Girl, you're pie-eyed right now. What do you mean? You are hamburger-eyed. You're so hamburger-eyed, you might as well just put pickles and ketchup on them. What are you talking about? We've not been in one. Are you serious? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Salah's been very hyuk. More than usual. Something's going on there. You think we're dumb? We're not dumb.
Talking about curious. I have not been in a dispensary here.
But the subclause is she's saying we have not been in a dispensary. I have not been in a dispensary. That doesn't mean Salah's not been in one. It doesn't mean he didn't go in and pay for it. See, this is how she gets into, I'm not lying. I just changed my mind. You always got to look at the fine print with Chantal.
Hi, Helen. I thought your favorite best cooking was meatloaf. Yeah, that too. Anyway, they bleach our hotel room every day. Like every time we leave. Even if we don't leave, they come in and clean sometimes. But they bleach like the floors, everything.
Okay, you know what? I saw something on Twitter. And let's see. And I'm just going to show that the thumbnail. Oops, I misspelled it. Sorry, guys. I'm getting it together. All right, I want to show y'all something. So Chantal and Salah are over in Thailand, and they're doing these travel vlogs, right? Trying to make them look appealing. And I'm just using this gentleman as an example because he is a travel vlogger. Obviously, he does very well. Let me show you why. I don't know this gentleman, never watched his content, but look at the difference in presentation. So this person has a video saying Thailand's 5 hidden dishes, rare Thai food you've never probably seen. So here, like, I don't know this gentleman, never watched his stuff, but he's got over 10 million subscribers. And this video was posted 10 hours ago, and look at the amount of views. And you, I'm not even watching the whole thing, and just the preview, I'm interested. I am so interested. I'm interested to see what this vlog looks like, but I can't watch it right now. But this is why quality matters, foodie. When you got someone that they love what they do and there's a passion and they make top quality stuff, this is what you get. Like doing a variety of different things, being enthusiastic about it. This gentleman right here. He's doing the doggone thing and he's doing it right compared to what you're doing. And you wonder why people aren't interested. It's because people on YouTube have a choice and they seek out high quality, passionate, entertaining content, and you are not delivering. You're not even trying.
Like it smells so clean after they're done. Yeah. So hold on, I don't want to get lipstick on my teeth.
You know, if you're going to go to Thailand and do travel vlogs, you should go there and have a good time, make the most of the experience, show everything. You don't go to Thailand and get zooted. You don't go to Thailand and stuff yourself. You can do that in Kuwait. You say to yourself, I spent the money to get here. I'm going to make the most of my visit. You clearly haven't done that.
Any plans for Christmas? Not really. Hi, Kate. Chantal isn't safe anywhere. Dispensary. I'm not safe anywhere in the world. I know. Leave me alone. It is so good. Mark Means has a restaurant called Head Mark.
You know, I just had a thought. So I'm going to share my thought. Foodie, she's so concerned about other people hurting her, other people finding out where she is and showing up at airports and people calling the airports. She's so concerned about other people hurting her. At the same time, she does the most to hurt herself. How can you sit there, foodie, and be concerned for your safety when it comes to others and at the same time punish your own body the way that you do? It doesn't make sense. You're worried about other people hurting you and damaging you in some way. At the same time, you hurt yourself. If you really care about yourself, show it.
That sells it. Oh, it's not halal though, right? It's Halloween. Imagine taking. That's true, yeah. And again, my place will be super clean when I get home.
You won't.
I can just unpack and relax. Ew, unpacking. Thumbs up. Thank you. He stole them. Really? You didn't get in trouble? Some hotel rooms, they check the room after you leave, but not all of them. So you can probably get away with it. Unless they have your credit. Well, they'll have your credit card number for sure, right?
Yep. That's these people in the chat, they're like, I'm taking stuff out of hotel rooms. And you're right. You're not supposed to take that. It wasn't free. It wasn't complimentary. They'll charge you for that. They'll put it on the bill. So pilfering a hotel room is not a good idea. And if you're curious, can I take this with me or not? It's always good to ask first.
So they might charge you. Home is my safe phone. Are you ordering food tonight? Yeah, I already did. Yeah, home is definitely supposed to be your safe zone, like your sanctuary, you know what I mean? I don't know if Salah's seen The Wizard of Oz. If you get the vegetarian dish at Fedmark, which is...
Okay, I'm offended. So Tiffany says, I wish that you and Salah could come to Huntington Beach, California for a vacation. I think you would love it here. I actually used to live in Huntington Beach. It is a very beautiful area. It's too pretty for someone like Chantal. That's a nice area. Keep your sloppy, messy, vulgar self out of Huntington. Don't you dare go there.
delicious. Oh, okay, there's a vegetarian dish. What is it? Hi, Reese's boy. They are, Celeste. Huntington Beach, California. I don't think that will happen, Tiffany, soon. But that, yeah, that would be cool. He just asked for extra pillows and took them. Yeah, they're very comfortable, so I bet you're sleeping well. Pawn Stars is absolute gold. Is that the one where people? I wish I could make us a Discord. You think I should? I've been like on the fence about that. I don't know how to run it. Somebody tried to even teach me a bunch of times. If you're in a hotel, there's a 90% chance there's a Pawn Stars marathon. Stop it, old. I like the name Audrey because that was my grandma's name. I won't tell you all the details of this, but one hotel we went to, like, they're smart TVs, right? So you could see like
Okay, we're gonna have an entire live chat about hotel pillows. Is that what we're doing?
I won't tell you why. I go through phases where I'm like, I want cable, and I will get it, and then I end up hating it. How much does the HBO package cost now? It was like $20 the last time I had cable. With inflation, it's probably at $220. Trying to become influencers now. Are you guys watching 90 Day Fiance, by the way? What do you think about that really insecure, jealous girl?
Oh, here we go. This is where it gets good.
Like, she's just nuts.
But that's you. Are you forgetting how you behaved with Natter? Did you forget all the things you did, Foodie? If you've forgotten, let me just give you a brief summary of your behavior. And again, for any Beezers who are interested, if you don't believe anything I have to say here, feel free to do your own research because there's plenty of archive channels, clip channels, videos that have been put together of all of her crazy moments with Natter, showcasing her possessiveness and her jealousy. Like, they weren't even living together, and she would get upset if he wouldn't call her back. Like, the things she would say. Like, for one guy telling him, like, I just have to get into his house. Well, why? Why do you have to get into his house? Like, she's using that stalker language. I just have to get into his house because in her mind, I guess, getting into a guy's house meant they were getting closer and she could just put her stuff in his house and he couldn't get rid of her. Like, she'd always have a reason to call. But she was always calling Natter. He was calling her back. They were playing mind games with each other. But she would get angry at him for not picking up the phone and then driving to his house and peeping in his window and trying the doorknob. I mean, she was nuts. She was so nuts. She was off her rocker.
And she like she's pregnant now. So it's like like hook, line, and sinker. He's stuck. Shoot. I think my battery's gonna die soon. You love 90 days?
You know what I think? I think that Salah left the house. She wanted to get a little bit zooted without him knowing, or she was taking advantage of the fact that he was going to be gone. And she wanted to do a live stream without him there because she's much more comfortable when he's not there. So she fired up her phone. She had no preparation time, and that's why her phone is on low power. Just kind of like doing this sneak thing behind his back.
Okay. Yeah, no problem, chat asks. She has major issues. She didn't even want him to sit beside a woman on the plane. Like, as if you can control that. I'm being crazy jealous, yeah.
Well, are we forgetting how you behaved in Thailand? Like, people complimenting him and it made you crazy? You didn't want anybody looking at him. Even now, he can't go anywhere without showing you updates of where he's at. He's got to show you on his phone where he's at. You're like a GPS tracker on his phone. You look at his phone to see who he's talking to. So you're criticizing other people's behavior at the same time you are guilty of far worse.
I mean, yeah, Sherry, there was a time where I was really jealous, like crazy jealous, but not.
And you haven't changed. You're not jealous. You're worse than jealous. You're possessive. You're controlling. You're so afraid of losing somebody that doesn't belong to you in the first place. He doesn't love you. He will never be in love with you. No matter how much money you throw at him, he doesn't love you. But you're going to figure that out when you become bedbound. Because I'm sorry, it's bound to happen. You're eating yourself to that state. When you become bedbound and you become too much to handle, he's going to run. And you're going to be left high and dry, Foodie, and you have no backup plan. But you're trying to hang on to something that does not belong to you. He's got no reason beyond the money to stick with you. So if you make yourself get to a state where you are bedbound or something medical happens to you and you can't work, you're screwed. On every level of your life, you're screwed. You've got nothing in savings. You've got nothing. You've got nobody that'll bring you back to Canada. Nothing. You're thinking in the moment when you should be thinking down the road. Because nothing and no one's going to save you.
Like, I don't think to that level. And now I'm not like that at all.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Listen, woman, I'm looking you dead ass in the face. You are so concerned. You're so worried that he went to go get his hair cut, and in order to not lose your crap, you got stoned. You had to numb yourself out so you would not care. So you could sit there and deal with the fact that he's away from you.
Although I am pretty jealous.
There's the admission right there. I'm jealous. Yeah, we knew.
I mean, I think jealousy, though, is like a normal feeling.
No, it ain't. Not to the level that you feel it. I mean, we all have our gut check moments. We might see a man or a woman that we think is more attractive than us, and it might make us feel a certain kind of way for like half a second, but then you get yourself together and realize, you know what, that's silly. I shouldn't be feeling that way. Let's move on. But you hate every woman, Foodie. You look at them as competition. They are your enemy. That's why you're alone. You prefer to have men around you. You pick one man, you fixate on that man, and you suffocate that man. And then you wonder why they run.
You know? Jealousy in, like, Arab Muslim culture is very, very, very different, too. They have a different opinion on it. I hate my brain sometimes. I've tried so many things. It's hard, yeah. It is hard. There was these memes where if they have a daughter, will he be allowed to talk to her? Oh my gosh, Naomi. You know what? I bet you the mom would be jealous eventually of the daughter.
That would be something that if Chantal did have a daughter, that's what would happen. You know, that's why it's best that she doesn't have any children, because she would be a bad mother. She doesn't have the temperament to be a parent, number one. She doesn't have the patience. She doesn't know how to take care of herself. And she needs all of the attention. Can you imagine Chantal as a mom? She would be that parent that she would be jealous of her own child. I think that she would be neglectful of that child, but she would be jealous of her own child. And if she saw that child getting more attention than her, she would lash out. So, I mean, she can't take care of pets. She certainly can't take care of a human child.
Not in like a way that she thinks like there will be anything inappropriate, but she'll just be jealous of the daughter in general, kind of like an evil queen in Snow White type of situation is my speculation, because I think like, I don't know, she seems like the type who has to be like, her daughter can't be any prettier than her or something. I don't know. That's just my imagination, and like
that's her talking about what could have happened with herself. Like just imagine if Foodie did have a daughter and the daughter was pretty, she wouldn't be able to deal.
what I imagine it would be. That's just how she strikes me, I guess, when I hear her talk. But maybe the show exaggerates it. Who knows? When's the video going up on the couples channel? Leonie, hopefully soon. Sorry, guys. Soon, yeah, hopefully.
Okay, this one brings up a good point. Tiffany says, but if your boyfriend makes you feel secure, then you won't be jealous. Some of my boyfriends would try to make me jealous. I am with a good one now, though. If you're with the right person, you don't play games with your partner. You don't play those mind games. You don't play with their emotions. You won't do things on purpose to hurt them or negatively affect them. If you're with a person that they do those negative games, they don't need to be around you, period. Because a person who cares would never do that. If you want a person's attention and they're the right person, you go up to them and you talk to them and you have a conversation. You don't play petty games. Games are for children. And if you're adults, don't act like children. But Tiffany's right, though. If you're with the right person, if the love is real, if the emotions are real, you feel secure in your partner and they feel secure in you. And because you feel secure, you don't feel threatened by anybody anywhere. You can be thousands of miles away from your partner and know that everything's going to be okay. But even though she's close to Salah physically, she doesn't feel secure. She always feels threatened.
Big Ed is on another level. Oh my gosh. Like, I saw this fight to me. Like, would you guys like not leave him? Shimpy! Hi, Shimpy!
Okay, let me back
How are you?
it up.
Is screaming and ends the video going up on the couples channel. Leonie, hopefully soon. Sorry, guys. Soon, yeah, hopefully. Big Ed is on another level. Oh my gosh. Like, I saw this fight. Spoiler, okay. I saw this fight where Angela and her big freaking mouth, I can't stand that woman, is screaming in Ed's wife's face. And the freaking you know what, why, is just standing there, like, looking like a scared shrew. Like, you're not going to be a man and defend your wife. Oh my gosh. Like, Salah would never. It's so shocking to me. Like, would you guys like not leave him? Shimpy! Hi, Shimpy! How are you? You know, jealousy is healthy. If you're not jealous at all, I don't know. Like, to me, a little bit of jealousy is normal. Yeah.
But it's not normal. Jealousy will kill a relationship faster than anything else. Because when you feel jealousy, that means you don't trust your partner or they don't trust you. And if there's no trust, you don't have a relationship.
You know, some jealousy. But we do just, I don't know. But if he had to sit on a plane, I wouldn't like, who are you sitting next to? I mean, come on. I don't know. That kind of thing. Or have a breakdown, like 3 parts, and he does it like 3 years before Jen dies. I can see it in my future. Oh, the documentary. Oh, okay. Would you allow Salah to get a massage from a woman? No. Hi, Fernanda. I wouldn't, because in Muslim culture, like Muslim practice, I should say, it has to be a male doing those kind of things. It has to be the same sex doing those kind of things.
What is with these female? What is it with these people in Chantal's chat? Okay, so Mike Wells says some men are jealous too. True. And Kate says some jealousy shows they care. What? What? No, that's not how it goes. Like, somebody being jealous is not affirmation that they care about you. They loving you shows they care about you. What household did you get brought up in? Like, jealousy damages a relationship because, again, it shows lack of trust. It's when you feel jealous, it's fear. It's a mixture of envy and fear. And those two things together are a toxic combination. You are envious of the person you're looking at. You kind of wish you were them, or you don't feel like you measure up, but you're also experiencing fear of loss, that you will lose your partner to that person, that whatever you are, you're not good enough or sexy enough or pretty enough or handsome enough. And you feel like you're on the losing side of the stick. But if you are in a correct relationship with the right person, you got nothing to be afraid of. Nothing at all. You trust your partner, you trust your partner, you love your partner, you love your partner. There's nothing to be afraid of. And honestly, if all it takes, if you're in a relationship with somebody, is somebody attractive, maybe more attractive than you, walking by your partner, having contact with your partner, saying, hi, how you do? If that's all it takes to take that person away from you, they weren't yours to begin with. You didn't have much of a relationship. If all it takes was just a little physical temptation and that's all it took to break the relationship, maybe it's for the better. If you're with the right one, they'd want to hold on to you and they would value you and not want to be with this physical temptation. And that's just how I feel.
People mistake setting boundaries as jealousy sometimes. Yeah, true. That's true, meat. Yeah, some men are, yeah.
Like, for what? This is talking about what Chantal does. So he can sit next to anyone on the plane, but if he goes to the store, he has to take pics and text. Right? This is how obsessive she is. If he goes to the store, he's got to do constant updates about what he's doing, where he's going, showing pictures. It's too controlling.
Some jealousy shows they care. Yeah, and like it's like I think it's like kind of like protective jealousy too. You know, I don't.
Jealousy is not being protective. There's no such thing as protective jealousy. You are a woman, he is a man. He doesn't need you protecting him. It's not about protecting the person. It's about protecting your investment. You've invested a lot of time in Salah. You've invested a lot of money, and you're afraid. You are deathly afraid of what everybody is telling you coming true. We've all been saying for the longest, once Salah gets what he wants from you, he's gone. And you are so scared of that prophecy coming true. That would be your worst nightmare. You want to come out on top. You want to be able to say, I was right and you were wrong. And you are scared that we could be right about him, that we are right about him. It's just a matter of time now that he's just biding his time. And he's playing the long game. But you're afraid of losing him because right now you need him. You're too codependent. You're not independent. You can't do things on your own. You needed someone as a crutch. And you're afraid of losing your crutch. And so to keep it around you, you act controlling and possessive.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm not saying like there is toxic. There's such thing as toxic as well. So he can sit next to anyone on the plane, but if he goes to the store, has to take pics. Yeah, kind of. I guess. I mean, it's not really that way. It's like not that black and white. Like he just does. Maybe just to reassure me. I mean, he's sweet that way. He understands me. He understands I have trust issues a bit after like, you know, being cheated on. And yeah.
Oh, geez. Are we back to that again? No, we're not here again. He knows I have issues from being cheated on. Really? You can't cheat on somebody you weren't in a relationship with. Her and her natter were with each other for 1 week. Just 1 week. And then after that, they were not in a relationship. But she's always yelled and screamed, he was cheating on me, blah, blah, blah. You can't cheat on somebody that you're not in a monogamous relationship with, Chantal. But that's the story you like to tell people because it makes you the victim. Always looking for the angle to make yourself the victim. But let's go further back in time. And let's bring this to the forefront. Let's not forget about you and what you did before Natter. Let's make everybody remember for a minute. What'd you do? You've been a cheater, weren't you? You did. You cheated on Pete's more than once. You broke his heart. You devastated him. You guys were engaged and you broke his heart. You cheated. And then you were with BB. You cheated on BB. So you're a serial cheater. So you're over there. You've been a cheater. You've done wrong to people. And you are desperately afraid of people doing to you what you've done to other people. You don't want somebody doing that wrong to you. You don't want to be on the receiving end of your own medicine. But Natter wasn't a cheater. He was a sleep around scumbag, but he wasn't a cheater. He never committed himself to you. But you tried everything in the world to own him. And you never got it through your head you can't buy people. You tried, though. You really tried. The two of you locked horns, but you lost.
Yeah, in my past, like years and years ago, I did that. But I would never, like I say, I would never do that.
What? Wait. She's talking like the whole thing with Natter was like 5 years ago. No, it wasn't. This is a couple of years ago. What do you mean?
Ever again to anybody. I've matured out of that.
No, you haven't. You big liar.
That kind of BS of hurting people and like, I would never cheat. No.
Oh, but you have, though. You did. You cheated on Pete's with BB. You were with Pete's and you were sleeping around with other men and Pete was okay with it. He let you do it. And then you got with BB. And then you cheated on BB. And ultimately, that's what made the whole relationship go under. So you are a cheater, Chantal. You cheated on not just one, but two men that loved you. And now you're over there afraid of karma coming around to slap you on your behind. You don't want people doing to you what you've done to others. But you know what? Even if Salah does sleep with another woman or women, still not cheating. The two of you aren't in a real marriage. You aren't really together. You can't cheat on somebody you're not really with.
Hi, Miss A. So, why would you have trust? I went through hell last year, a couple of years ago.
Oh, shut up. I went through hell. Shut up. You put yourself through hell. Let me just fix it for you. You put yourself through hell. You could have stopped it all anytime you wanted. It wasn't a situation of the two of you living together. You had your own home, your own bank account. You had your thing on YouTube. You could have stayed away. You didn't. When you got an inkling of what Natter was about, you could have cut it off and said, nope, I'm not doing this. But you kept running back. So all of the suffering and all the pain and whatever else you suffered with him, that was self-inflicted. People kept telling you to stay away. He was a bad dude. But you were obsessed with the idea of being a bad girl and he was a bad boy. And the two of you were against the world. You know, rebel without a cause and all that shit. Such a sexy, tough picture. And you stuck with him. You thought, I can wrangle this wild horse and I can tame it. Didn't work, did it? No, somebody else got your horse. She didn't have to pay thousands of dollars. All she had was a condo. Thousands and thousands of dollars spent on Natter. Down the drain. For what?
Remember that time young Chantal threw the chair at Pete's for saying, yeah, I'm a guy's, yeah. Yeah, at that.
Yeah, speaking of her jealousy, thank you for bringing this up. I'm a guys. Says, remember the time young Chantal threw the chair at Pete for saying some celebrity was cute? That's how this nuts she is. All that Pete said was that a celebrity was cute and he got a chair thrown at him.
That point in my life, oh my guys, I was very jealous. Like
And you still are.
in a toxic way.
You still are.
He is a good husband and he wants.
Yeah, so for what says she threw a chair at him for saying Grace Kelly was hot. But she is. Grace Kelly was beautiful. And she's not in the same room. What are you feeling so threatened for?
Or not to worry about anything. Exactly, Tiffany. Yeah. No, he doesn't like just like a small photo to show me like, I don't know. Nothing wrong with that. We don't like just they stay on video 24/7. Although,
imagine being so insecure in your femininity, in yourself as a person, that you feel so threatened in your self-worth that a photo intimidates you and makes you angry to the point you throw a chair. Like somebody just throwing you a photo and you're seeing red and you're throwing chairs and shit. What?
yeah, we do stay on video. Like if I'm in Canada, we stay on video like most of the time. But just because we want to spend time with each other, not because we're worried about cheating. Teardrop. People grow and learn. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for some things you're supposed to for sure. Would you ever move to Thailand? No, I like being a tourist here, I think. Grace Kelly, yes. Do you share GPS? No, Crystal. I don't even know how to do that.
She's a big, you know what? There's a rumor that she got the phone for Salah, gave it to him because there might be a GPS thing going on the phone and he don't even know about it. It's how she can track him. It could be a thing. It could not be a thing, but it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case.
Chat asks, not even 1% the same.
Oh, and chat asks, says on iPhone, you can just see where they are. And he does have one of the newer iPhones. So there's that.
Gabrielle, hi. I'm okay. How are you? Was out by themselves for safety reasons too. Yeah, Cassie's exactly. Yeah, Jaxilla. He's very sweet. That's one of the things I love about him the most is how sweet he is. On iPhone,
Well, you're the cash cow and he's got to get the milk out of you. So of course he's going to be nice to you and give you all the hay and treats you want to get that milk.
you can see, I don't have an iPhone.
He does though.
Yeah, I know what you mean, old meat. It's an enigma. He's just going to the store. Yeah, I can understand why people would find that, but teardrop. GIC.
Oh, she says you use a family tracker app. Oops. Why are you tracking him, Foodie?
Hey, hello. We share GPS. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
There is something wrong with that. Like, why do you need to know where he is every single freaking second? That is just so creepy. I'm sorry. If somebody wanted to put a tracker on me on my phone, I'd be like, hell no. Keep walking. It's too much control. Go away.
I wouldn't mind. I would.
Of course you wouldn't mind because you love enjoying, you like controlling people.
Hey, I might start doing it.
No.
I'm kidding. There's nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. I mean,
there is something wrong with it. That's entirely, you're micromanaging the man in your life. It's too much.
As long as you're both okay with it. Caught alive for the first time ever. Yeah, GIC, welcome. I've been seeing some new. Babe. Hello, babe. Hello, Beezers. Hi, King Beezer. You love the emojis, huh? Now that you remember. Ew. Hello, Dangly Willie. On Apple iMessage, you can just see where each other are. Monkey Mar. Hello, Monkey Mar. Hi, Storm. I look cute in my toddler hat. Hey, Helen. Hi. Love that hat. One for circus. Cirque du Soleil. The Statue of Liberty. Yeah, seriously.
We almost done here.
Chantal, I had a crappy one for 12. What's up, guys? Send her a picture of you at the barber shop. No. I want gummy bears.
Oh, you want gummy bears, huh? I wonder why. Special gummy bears or regular gummy bears?
Thai donuts. You're looking great. You're glowing and you look so happy. Thanks, Melissa. I appreciate that. Sugar-free gummies will send your butt to the moon. I could eat a 3-pound gummy bear. I could do it. A red one? Oh, yeah. Right now, for sure.
Yeah, she's got the munchies. Yeah, she's suited.
Love is where you find it. Listen to your heart.
What? Salah, what are you doing? You're telling her to taste the donuts. Like, you're really leaning into the feedy content too, aren't you?
Babe, taste the donuts. Taste the donuts. Taste the taste. Taste the biscuit. Oh, taste the donuts. Taste the goodness. Here. Jenna. So I was thinking when I go back to Kuwait, doing really good, like putting really good effort into making high quality.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. When is he bringing the freaking donuts? Where are they at? So he went to go get his hair cut. And of course, just to make sure that she doesn't get mad at him for taking so long, he got her some donuts, y'all. He got himself a little bribe and brought it home. A little distraction, if you will.
I need to stir it. Wait.
I'll move it.
Yeah. Oh no, my phone's at 5%.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a bite and then I gotta go.
Okay.
Donut? Oh my gosh, with coconut sauce.
Okay, I'm not here for this feedy content. We're going to cut it off here. We're done. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this react. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you guys have a great night.